Good day, my people. You all are welcome. Look at this picture on your screen. That comment was made under my post on Facebook, so I want to talk about it. He said that, have you forgotten that Igbo language was taught in schools throughout the eastern region? So there's no surprise how these people can speak Igbo. What he said simply means that we don't speak Igbo before. He just meant that as they started to teach these people Igbo for school, now so they started to speak Igbo language. This lie has been propagated for so many years. You will see some people will be telling you that the reason why we speak Igbo is because Igbo was taught in our schools. Just like all those Ikore people that are denying that they are not Igbos. You will see so many Ikore people telling you that they don't speak Igbo language before, they don't hear Igbo language, that they started speaking Igbo because Southeasterners started teaching them Igbo language in school. They said that they use Igbo to teach in church, they use Igbo to teach in school, and because of that, they started speaking Igbo language. So, the language that you are being taught in church and in school swallowed your original language. You no longer speak your original language. You now speak a language that was taught to you in school. Even as we speak English, our language is still in existence. Look at the time that the British stepped their foot in Nigeria and started colonizing Nigeria. We are speaking English. We are still speaking our indigenous language. In our homes, what we speak is our indigenous language. English did not swallow our language. So, for like how many years now they teach that Igbo language for Ikore land, we make them stop to speak their language, can't they speak Igbo language. In Anema also, there was a time that we were learning Igbo language. When we say Igbo language, a central Igbo dialect carved out for easy understanding. That dialect is also our language. It's the same thing. Igbo dialect is Igbo language. But that one was brought out as a unifying factor, as a central language for the entire Igbo speaking people. When you hear it, you easily understand it. So saying that other people forgot their language and started speaking Igbo language because they learned it in school is false and misleading. Some people in Okwane will tell you the reason why we hear Igbo language is because it's being taught in our schools. How? How come we say Bia in Okwane and in central Igbo language, which is Igbo Izugbe, Bia is still come? So now Igbo Izugbe will tell them how to speak Bia for Okwane. So as we talk Echi for Okwane, in Igbo Izugbe is also Echi. So we don't have what we call tomorrow in Okwane. It's through Igbo Izugbe that we learn Echi, Abi. All this is false information. What is a language? A language is the means of communication in a nation. Igbo is a nation. The way we speak is Igbo language because we hear and understand each other, even with our dialects. And what is a dialect? A dialect is a region in that nation. That's why we have Ukwane region, Ika region, Enwani region, Ikure region, Olu region, Ngwa region, Izi region, Olu region, and so on. They are all regions because of their unique dialect. And their dialect is also Igbo language because the entire Igbo nation hears and understands each other. So Igbo speaking regions did not start to speak Igbo language because they learned it in school. Now, what is the language of Ukwane people before they started speaking Igbo language? It's still Igbo language that they are speaking. What are Ika people speaking during the past before they started learning Igbo language in school? They cannot tell us. All these are false informations. Other tribes have a central language that they teach in their schools. Urobo people, they teach Urobo language there. Other Urobo people will not say, we started speaking Urobo language because they started teaching us Urobo in school. No! They have been speaking Urobo before a central Urobo dialect was carved out for easy understanding. If you go to other tribes in the world, the same thing. They all have a central language that is being taught in their schools for easy understanding. So Igbo are not different. Igbo Bofu, we will always debunk these people. Some people will be saying, Almighty, no, they reply these people. If we don't reply things like this, people will not learn. As I talk about this thing now, so many people that will watch this video will learn from this. You teach people by asking them questions. That is how people learn. We South Igbos, we did not learn Igbo language in school. We speak Igbo language before we started learning Central Igbo language in school. The language of South Igbos since creation is Igbo language. So anyone that is telling you that we South Igbos learned Igbo language that we are speaking today in school is all lies. We hear Central Igbo because it's Igbo language. So anyone that is telling you that we started hearing Igbo language in school is lying. Igbo bofu, and we must never allow anyone to divide us. Ikwere people are Igbos, Ekweye people are Igbos, Oba people are Igbos, Ukwane people are Igbos, Ika people are Igbos, Enuane people are Igbos, Anyocha people are Igbos, Nsuka people are Igbos, Olo people are Igbos, Izi people are Igbos, Afikpo people are Igbos. The entire Igbo speaking people in the 13 states of Nigeria are Igbos, and nothing can divide us. Igbo bofu. Remain blessed, my people. Ishe Wale.